We are all supporters, and we come from Liverpool. Allez, allez,
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to episode 6 of our Liverpool career mode here on Trophy Hunter, and today we have got a couple of things for you. We've got a cup game, of course, Carabao Cup. We got Bristol Rovers away from home, and then we've got Burnley. And those are the two games we're playing today. Not the greatest of opponents, but of course, very important, the Carabao Cup, because we're trying to win all 4 major trophies here in England as quick as possible. So we cannot afford to really drop out of the Carabao Cup, especially to teams like this. So we're going to have to be up. We're going to have to be ready. There's going to be a little bit of rotation, of course, against a team like this, but obviously a hugely, hugely important game. So we are going to make a couple of changes. We can make the most changes against Burnley if need be. I'd rather make the changes there. We can give Vargas a run. Brewster can come onto the bench. Really want to change some players out here, but I don't want to go wild because, as we said, the cup competitions are super important. So we'll run it out this way. I actually kind of want to play Larouci. Yeah, we're going to play Larouci. And then we'll bring Danny Rose onto the bench just in case things get a little bit too wild here. Put him on for Van Dijk. And then we'll run with this team here. So Firmino, Salah, Vargas, then Henderson, Barty, Fabinho, and then Trent, Matip, Lovren, and Larouci sitting in front of Alisson. So let's jump into it. Bristol Rovers, Liverpool. We got to win this for Trophy Hunter to move on from Liverpool. When we get all 4 major trophies at Liverpool, Champions League, Premier League, FA Cup, Carabao Cup, we move on to the next team. So it's important that we go ahead and do this as quick as possible. So going out here is just unacceptable. Out wide here. Can we get one more? We can. It's Larouci who plays that ball forward to Vargas. It's a lovely ball. And can we get this to Salah, who's making a good run there? And oh, it's really good goalkeeping, but it's come back to him. Oh, and it's hit a man on the way through. Jesus, what's gone on there? What has gone on there, Fabinho? Feel free to take that. Nice tackle. And here's Henderson. Heavier touch, but he's going to come forward. Firmino, can he get it out there to Salah? He can, and Salah does well to take that in stride. And Salah, can he get it to Firmino? He can, and Firmino, it's in off the post. It's a lovely, lovely breakaway. And we lead here after 30 minutes. It's 1-0. Bristol's doing a lot of long ball, a lot of sitting back. We have to break teams down like that, but when they make that mistake, when they come forward with too many, then we hit them on the break, and we've done so right there, and it's a lovely, lovely goal. Salah out here taking his sweet old time on the wing, his pace keeping away from the defender, and Firmino with a great run. It's a lovely first-time finish, in off the post. We'll take it. 1-0. Ball into space. Can we get that tackle on? We can, but it's slipped through the middle. Is he onside? He is onside, but he's put it wide there. Bristol, you feel, have to take the chances that come their way. That's their first one. Not taken. We get it out there to Vargas. Vargas does well. It's Firmino. He finds another ball in. It's Barty. Barty! Oh, and it's off the post. Looking for his first goal for the club, and we've smashed the post there. He should be finishing that. Not too far away, though. And it looks like halftime has come. 1-0 up. Playing really well. Just, obviously, got to finish our chances off. And we'll run away with this. Henderson. Back in, it's Firmino. He's going to have a pop from distance, and that's some save. Always rising that shot there. Looked like it was going to fly into the corner. That's a really good save from the Bristol goalkeeper. Coming forward, Bristol. Decent move there from Bristol. He's in on goal. Swing out, and Alisson does really, really well to save that off. That was a really decent move there from Bristol. And that's a really good save from Alisson. One more forward, nicely done. This is Chamberlain. Puts it out. Here's Henderson bursting into the box. Henderson turns nicely, and that's a great save. And it's just come to Shaqiri. And that should seal this game up. Shaqiri just in off the bench. What in the world is that celebration? It's 2-0. And that should be that. Henderson with a nice turn in. Reminded me of the first Origi goal. He's just cut inside there. And it's a good save, and it comes right back to Shaqiri. The first Origo in the Barcelona game is what I meant. He's just cut inside there very nicely. Had an attempt, and it's a good save. And then the rebound goes flying into the net. It's Shaqiri with it. And with 72 minutes gone, you feel that that might be that. Bristol have to come out a little bit now. Can we cause some problems on the break? Well, if they give the ball away like that, the breaks are going to be a lot easier than they need to be. It's Fabinho. Gets it forward. Is Henderson. Henderson, can he get it to Firmino? Firmino just looking around him, and it's a lovely ball out to Fabinho. It's a great save. And really, we could have had more today. At the moment, just 2, though. Here's Henderson. Get this ball up to Shaqiri. He can. Shaqiri takes that down so nicely. Does well to cut back inside here. Gets it across. Firmino. What a save. And wow, what a hit that is from Henderson. It's a brilliant save, but Henderson makes sure that pile drives into the net. What a hit from Jordan Henderson, who grabs the third. That is a stunning strike right there. On the bounce. Let's look at it again. That's great. This is a lovely move. Shaqiri with a great ball across. Firmino straight at the goalkeeper. And look at that hit. He's just smashed that into the back of the net. Goes right through the defender's legs here. Look at the pace on this. And it just, one of those daisy cutters there, just floating just above the floor. And that is some hit. And it's 3-0 with 5 minutes to go. Can we possibly grab another one here? Firmino making the right run. Firmino doing well. Firmino leading it off to Chamberlain, who has a pop. It's in the back of the net. 2 minutes to go. It's 4-0. Another assist for Roberto Firmino, who is just compiling them. After this game, we got to check how many assists he has. He has at minimum 5 already this season. It's lovely stuff. It's a good ball across here. That's some finish from Chamberlain there. He's just fired that right into the opposite corner. Nothing the Bristol team can do about it. It's 4-0. Probably what the score deserves to be, even though we've scored too late. And we've been dominant here, and we stay alive in the Carabao Cup. As we said, we got to win every single trophy, Carabao Cup included, so we cannot afford to really go super, super young when we go across these games here. As Matip does well to clear that up and ends the game here. It's 4-0, and a really, really good game in the end. Played well. We had some starters in there, of course. We've also had some other things in there as well. Look at that, 15 shots on target, 12 total. Or 15 shots, 12 on target. West Ham and Tottenham going to extra time or penalties is what it looks like. Got our post-match interview here. Did you expect this win? All credit to the lads. I'm one of those types of managers who just says, you know, could it? Yeah, we could have scored more, I felt like. How difficult is it to score? It wasn't easy originally. He played pretty well in goal the first half especially. But second half, floodgates kind of opened and we kind of moved that way. So forward we go. We've got Burnley here on a short day, or a short week. And we'll probably make a couple of changes. I'm probably going to start Shaqiri on the right. Probably going to leave Salah on the bench. But we were going to check Firmino's assist tally. So he wants to play. We'll let him play against Burnley here. That's no problem. Players leaving on international duty. Inter bid for Henderson. Not going to happen. But let's check the squad hub really quick and see what Firmino's stats look like early on here. Stats. 5 clean sheets and 11 appearances so far for Alisson, which is quite good. And Firmino, there he is, 11 games, 5 goals, 9 assists. He had 3 goals and 2 assists in the thing. I was going to say he doesn't score too many, but 5 assists in the Premier League, 1 in the Carabao Cup, 1 in the Super Cup, 7 assists, and 2 goals in, what is that, 6 appearances? So, I mean, flying to start the season, doing so well, just setting things up for everybody else, but doing really, really well. So let's jump into this. We got to get Barty into the game because he would like to play. We can play with their light blue. That second kit's actually pretty nice, this light blue one. Barty would like to play. We can play him with here. No, we'll play him with Havertz is what I was gonna say. We'll sit Milner back for Fabinho. Trent. We'll bring Hover in. And what else are we looking at here? Do we start Origi? Looks like Firmino will be okay. And our next game is a week from now, so everyone should be fit for then. So I think everyone else is okay, but I do want to start Shaqiri. Shaqiri, I kind of want to keep semi-happy as we go forward. He's happy for now, but we can go this game with Mane, Firmino, and Shaqiri to start at least. If it's not going our way, we can obviously bring him in off the bench, so it'll be like that. But let's jump into it. Liverpool, Burnley in the league. Let's see what we can do. Mane making the run we want him to make. And Mane here, flying forward. Mane. Oh, it's a good save. The run on the outside needed to be a little bit wider. We just had to split that defender. It never really happened. And then too late, had an attempted goal, and not what we needed there, but decent opportunity. It looks like Burnley are not afraid to come a bit forward today. One more. Nicely done. Havertz, can he get that over to Firmino? Not quite, but Mane does well to chest that down, and Mane has a pop from distance, and it's a good save from the Burnley goalkeeper there. Milner, can we get it to Kai? We can. Can we break forward here? Finds Firmino, but ball outside, not the greatest. Can't quite win that ball there, and oh, he's done so well to take that by me. Wow, what a save from Alisson there, and what a hit as well from the Burnley man who just took that on the volley, like way up in the air, acrobatic to say the least. And he's just some save. This ball's coming in back post, and we are kind of on the back foot for just a couple of minutes here. Need to get out, get better touches. Oh, it's a nice touch inside. Burnley in here again. Oh, no. Oh, wow, he's missed it. Alisson touched it on. Hendrick comes on, an open goal, and he's just up and missed it. That is a huge chance gone begging there. Robertson. Shifting forward. Can we get it through? We can. Here's Havertz. Havertz cuts back nicely, gets it across. It's Firmino. He had to go back and get it. Could have possibly taken a touch, but he had to go backward to really reach it and just couldn't wrap his foot all the way around it. Keep it on target. It's a nice ball in. Oh, that's a lovely ball in as well. Oh, it's a good finish too. And Burnley lead here, and we have not been playing well defensively. Maybe we're missing Fabinho there sitting in front of the back four, but that just stretched way, way too much. And just as halftime approaches, they lead 1-0. It's a good finish. He's just smashed it past Alisson. Kevin Jean Augustine. And there it is, halftime, 1-0 down. We're going to have to make some changes. Bring on a bit more steel in midfield, perhaps. We'll have to see here. What can we change? Barty can come off. Then we'll bring Fabinho on. Move Milner forward, and we'll bring Salah on. Not because Shaqiri's played poorly, but because of the situation we're in. We'll have to deal with it that way. A corner set to come in for Burnley. Can they find a second? He gets the header on and is cleared off the line by Mane there. Not sure what Salah's doing in that spot. Really shouldn't be covering the near post, but he is. It almost cost a goal. That's a good touch. It's going to come back to the Burnley man. It's hooked in, up in the air. Van Dijk win that header. And he does. We clear it. They're just going to sit back from now on, Burnley, I feel. As it comes forward. Can't quite find him. Nicely done to win that there. And it comes to Salah. Salah's going to have a pop. And oh, what a save. It's a big old save. That looked like it was destined for the corner. It's a great save at his near post. Hooked in. We get the corner on, but straight toward the goalkeeper. Here it is, 30 seconds left. If we want a point from this game, it has to come right here. Get it across. 3 minutes added on as he goes chasing into that spot. Can't quite get there. And they push forward. just looking to kill this game off. Van Dijk does get there, and then loses out, and that's going to be that. We're going to drop 3 points here at Burnley. I hate playing Burnley. Hate them in real life, hate them in game. And Burnley take 3 points away from us, and that is not what we needed from Burnley there. We didn't really play that well either. We didn't deserve a ton out of that game, and our first loss over any of my career modes so far, I think, is what it is. They were better. It's a shame. We have no excuses. Just couldn't do it. And our ability to stop Cork. He's a really good player, but I mean, it's tough. We're gonna have to struggle breaking some of these teams down going forward, which is it's always difficult, especially on these FIFA games where teams sit back. It's very difficult to break through. The runs aren't being made that you like. It's a lot to maneuver. You're gonna have to do a little bit more tactically to just break down those teams. It's obviously a little bit more difficult, and it showed a little bit today with Burnley, but we're gonna have to do a little bit better going forward. We'll check out what the table and everything looks like in a moment, and then what we'll be doing next episode. We have 2 games next episode, and then we'll be on 3 games per episode, but we'll be swapping days. So it'll be Liverpool one day, Watford one day, because I do have a full-time job and I can't pump out both of these every day, unfortunately. There are going to be times this year where I attempt to, as often as I can, to just pop out 2 a day, but you know, for now it is going to be 1 a day until I can find that balance in life there. So we'll see. But Barcelona come in for Keita, no. Bayern come in for Gomez, no. So we'll see as we go forward, but for now, that's how it's going to be. But tomorrow there will be an episode of Liverpool, and the day after there will be an episode of Liverpool, so it'll be just like that. But let's take a look at some of the deals in the Premier League, see what teams have done here. We'll jump right back to the beginning. It's Bournemouth and then Wolves. Alright, so Bournemouth, Falcao has come in, Jamie Vardy's come in, Ibe, Fraser, and Smith leave, Asensio, Coleman, and Carvajal in at Arsenal, Nelson and Monreal leave, not sure, Limer's pretty decent at Aston Villa, Kurzawa, Teixeira, and Benyat come in at Brighton. Those are pretty good. Pascal Gross leaving, though. Augustine comes in. Raphael at Burnley. Tarkowski, Brady, Defour leaving. Chelsea on their transfer ban. Rafa, Paulista, Mandzukic come in. And then James, Baba goes out. Batshuayi goes out. Zappacosta, Rudiger go out. Goulam, Kent, Klein, Fernandez come in at Crystal Palace. Dan Zaha and Townsend leave. We'll see where Zaha ended up. Mario Gaspar, Seferovic, Coleman and Keane leaving at Everton. Sheganov is a good signing at Leicester. Plattenhart, Keane. And then Mendy, Jesus, Leicester. Mendy, Chilwell, Barnes, Vardy, and Omarty leave. God, there are some good players there, like the brunt of their team. City spend £213 million. Rugani, Eriksson, Shula, Alaba, and then Mendy, Stones, and Zinchenko leave. Jesus. Caicedo, Fabra, Lozano in at United, Sean Bailly gone, Camacho and Varela in at Newcastle, Saive gone, Norwich, Hoyt, Hoiberg, and Gossens, I'm not sure who that one is. Sheffield, McKennie comes in, that's a good signing. Southampton, I'm not sure who a lot of those are. João Gunter, Elvedi comes in, and then Hoyt, Bertrand, Bednarak, Hoiberg, Buffal leave. Tottenham have let go of £211 million of talent. Spent some. Soler, Versalco come in, Matuidi and Taylor, and then they let go of Son, Eriksson, Rose, Davies, and Lamela. Jesus. Zagadou, Bertrand, Marçal, Zinchenko come in at Watford, Cleverly and Yanmet leave. Suarez, Izquierdo, Melendo, and at West Ham, Hernandez, Antonio, and Snodgrass out. And then Wolves, Ginter, Marinchuk, and Batshuayi come in, and nobody leaves. Those are pretty good deals. We'll see the top ones. Shula to City for £77 million is the top one. The Son to Real Madrid, 76. Havertz to us. Eriksson, Thiago to Real Madrid. Muller to Barcelona. Milik to Atletico. Oyarzabal to Juventus. Stones to Real Madrid. Real Madrid have spent a lot as well. Ta to Barca. Correa to Valencia. Visca to Barcelona. Visca's really fun to play with. The problem with bringing in Visca in a career mode is that he's already 29. Aouar is a good player as well, off to Bayern. Telles to Lyon. Belotti to Valencia. Zaha did leave. He went to Lazio. £34 million. Rodrigo gone. Grimaldo. So Ramos has moved as well. He went to Dortmund. It's an odd one. Azpilicueta went to Dortmund as well. So there's some crazy ones here. Roberto scored the winner for Barcelona to take them through on that 6-1 comeback. Goes to Paris. Shaw leaves to Valencia. So some strange ones in here. Poulsen to Napoli. Konate comes to Schalke. So there's some good ones in there, but a ton of money in and out. A variety of teams spending a load of money, as to be expected, I suppose. We'll see what he says. I felt I could have done better, but thanks for playing me. Don't blame it on yourself. And then the inbox. Transfer offer for Lovren, no chance. And nothing for Wijnaldum. I'm not even going to look at that. So that is how today is going to end. We're going to do this development, and then we're going to take a look at what we have next episode. 2 games. I believe one is Champions League, depending on where that cup game actually falls. We'll see. Let's take a look. Going to the office this season. Calendar. As you can see, though, in the league, we're 1 point back at City to start here after that loss to Burnley. Not a great start, or not a great game. We dropped some points there. So Newcastle and Paris next, and we've drawn Tottenham in the Carabao Cup, which is going to be really difficult. Our next 4 games are Newcastle, and then we've got this tough set here. 3 games in a week. Paris, Chelsea, Tottenham in the Cup. And then Sheffield after that, and then we're really moving into some tough ones as we go forward, guys. But that is going to be the end of this episode. I hope you folks have enjoyed it. Stay tuned for more. And peace.